Good morning, everyone. It's Robert from On My Turntable. Hope you're having a great morning this morning. It is Thursday morning. As always, a coffee kind of morning. Almost the end of the year. Thank God. Good riddance 2021. Let's pray and hope for such a better 2022. I thought I'd continue on with what I was doing previously. I showed some 10 great albums from 1960s. Thought I'd show 10 great albums and unique albums from 1970. Hard choice because I had more than just 10 in 1970, but I think I narrowed it down and picked some pretty darn good ones. Hope you guys enjoy. Maybe you know these bands, maybe you don't, but you should check them out because they're fantastic bands. All the same, before we get into it though, please hit the like and subscribe button below. Thank you to all that have liked and subscribed so far. I greatly appreciate it. Want to continue to put great content out there to be informative and to show you guys some great bands and artists that I have in my collection. It's because of you guys, your likes, your subscriptions, your wonderful, wonderful comments that keep me going, keep me motivated to do this kind of thing, and I greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much. Yeah, so again, almost the end of 2021. It's because of you guys, this channel, this therapy that I call it, daily or almost every day that I do. Great comments from you guys, so much love and support. I'm truly blessed with everyone that follows and subscribes to my channel. Thank you so much. Let's get into showing some great albums. Again, all from 1970. Again, I had to choose 10 out of, I don't know how many, a lot. But anyway, Pendulum, Creedence Clearwater Revival. The great 6th album by Creedence, released December 1970. Have you ever seen The Rain? Hey Tonight, 2 big hits off of this one. It's on the Blue Fantasy label, as most of their stuff is. It's this one's is this a gatefold? No, it's not a gatefold. Yes, it is a gatefold. Gatefold. I love the embossed hard cardboard cover of this one. There's a great photo there. This would be their only album not to have any covers, and the last album to feature brother Tom Fogerty, who went on to form a solo career. Also, it's a different album, lots of sax and keyboards in this one compared to their guitar-driven albums previous to this. But it's a great album, and I love everything that these guys do. The original sleeve, but love this album. Pendulum. Happy to find that one for sure. This next one, Traffic. John Barleycorn Must Die. It's on the Polydor label. Traffic, of course, great British blues rock band. Steve Winwood, Jim Capaldi, Chris Wood, and Dave Mason. Dave Mason, a great artist in his own right. It's a great album. Only 6 songs on the album. Again, another hard covered cardboard shell. There's the inner sleeve here. This 70s bell bottoms. Prog rock, progressive rock, psychedelic rock, and just straight ahead folk and rock. 1970 release. It's a comeback album. The band had broken up a little earlier than this, and they came through this one. It's got Glad by, of course, Steve Winwood, amazing artist in his own right. Glad, Freedom Rider, Empty Pages, Stranger to Himself, John Barleycorn, and Every Mother's Son. Great track list as well. And of course, Steve Winwood, you know, fantastic solo career. Blind Faith, I mean, you name it, he was in everything. But this is a great, great album. Traffic. John Barleycorn Must Die. This next one, another great, great album. Mountain and Mountain Climbing. A great debut album by Mountain, featuring the amazing Leslie West. Early form of hard rock and heavy metal. It's on the Bell label. There's Leslie West there, big man for sure, but powerhouse as far as a performer and singer and guitarist. 1970 debut by Mountain. Mississippi Queen's the big single off of this one. Really, really good stuff. Again, the early forms of hard rock and heavy metal. You got Mississippi Queen, Theme of Imaginary Western, Never in My Life, Silver Paper. For Yasgur's Farm, of course, that was the Woodstock farm that this huge, huge concert, the famous concert, appeared in. To My Friend, The Laird, Sitting on a Rainbow, and Boys in the Band. This is a Canadian pressing as well of this album, but fantastic, fantastic stuff in Mountain and Mountain Climbing. Next, one of my favorite artists. Just recently discovered, I shouldn't say discovered him, just recently appreciated him as an artist. I've known him forever, didn't really have a lot of his material until recently, but found this one here. This is Van Morrison, his band, and the Street Choir. The great Van Morrison, fourth album, released in November 1970. It's on the brown Warner Brothers label, or the brownish green Warner Brothers label. Domino is the big hit off of this one. You got Crazy Face, Give Me a Kiss, I've Been Working, Call Me Up in Dreamland, I'll Be Your Lover Too, Blue Money, Virgin Clowns, Gypsy Queen, If I Ever Needed Someone, and Street Choir. Domino was, of course, the leading track off the album, but this is a gatefold as well, and it's in perfect shape. I mean, the vinyl, the cover itself is slightly worn, but fantastic album. He's such a unique artist, amazing songwriter, and everything he puts out turns to gold. Great, great album from November 1970. Some of you may know this one, some of you may not. This is Mad Shadows, Mott the Hoople. I love that cover. It's on the red Polydor label. Of course, Mott the Hoople, the great glam rock band. Ian Hunter, amazing performer. Glam rock, hard rock, a little bit of psychedelia going on here. Second album released in September 1970. You've got, I just realized I've got to get an inner sleeve for that one. Of course, you got Ian Hunter on piano and lead vocals, Mick Ralphs on guitar and lead vocals, Overend Watts on bass guitar, Verdon Allen on organ, and Duffin on drums. Thunderstruck Ram, No Wheels to Ride, You Are One of Us, Walking with a Mountain, I Can Feel, Threads of Iron, and When My Mind's Gone. Fantastic, fantastic album from 1970. And I've got some inner sleeves right down here, I believe. Yes, I do. Somewhere. There we go. I always try and stock up with my inner sleeves and outer sleeves. You never have enough. Sometimes you're fortunate and get an album that's got both, and other times not so much. So these are great little temporary sleeves. They're not the MoFi sleeves that people use, but they do the job for sure. Again, great album from 1970. As well as this one here. Iron Butterfly. Metamorphosis. It's on the Attico label. Great San Diego psychedelic rock and hard rock band formed in 1966. Known for the big hit, of course, Inagata de Vida, which was a fantastic album as well. Excuse me. These guys have influenced so many great bands. Black Sabbath, Mountain, AC/DC, Uriah Hill, just so influential. This is August 1970. Metamorphosis, their fourth studio album. Easy Rider, the big hit off of this one. Butterfly Blues is a great track as well. One of the first albums ever to feature a talk box. You know, made famous by Peter Frampton and those type of artists. But I love this. I love this cover as well. It's just so unique. That's the. It's a little rough as far as the cover goes, but this is an old album. It's been around for a while on the Atco label. But a great, great band, Iron Butterfly. Just again, hard rock, psychedelic rock at its best. And great album from the 70s, 1970. Next we have Jam Factory, rock and soul group from New York. Cool cover there. This is on the Epic label. This is 1970s Sitting in a Trap. Sorry. Combination of jazz, rock, and funk. Horn rock band, kind of fits in with Chicago and Blood, Sweat, and Tears and Lighthouse, great Canadian band Lighthouse. And what a great, great album this is. You've got tight-knit group, Sitting in the Trap, Trying to Recall, Didn't Know Me Then, You Better Listen, It's Your World, Brothers Gemini, and Mr. Slow. You got Earl Ford on trombone, Kent DeFelice on bass, Joe English on percussion and vocals, Steve Marconi on trumpet, flugelhorn and vibes, Gene McCormick on keyboards and saxophones and vocals. Pretty much all of them sing as well. But great, great jazz rock band. Again, in the same vein as early Chicago, Blood, Sweat, and Tears. If you don't know Lighthouse, great, great Canadian band. Again, full of horn sections. But a great album from the 70s, 1970. Sitting in the Trap. This next one's one of my favorites. This is the US cover of this album. Of course, Uriah Hill, great English hard rock and early heavy metal band. Pioneers of hard rock and heavy metal, along with Deep Purple and Wishbone Ash and all those great, great bands from the early 70s. We've sold 40 million albums worldwide, 24 studio albums. This is again the UK album's called Very Easy, Very Humble, and I'll show you a picture of that just above here. This is June 1970 in the UK, and this is August 1970 in the US. I've got two versions of this one. I've got one on the black Mercury label, and I've got one on the normal Mercury label. I've kept both covers just because A, it's such a great album, and B, I think it's cool that you've got two covers of this one. And this one here is on the black Mercury label. Again, the cover's fairly beaten up, but it's a gatefold as well, where the other one I have is not. So this is a great photo there. But a great album. I love Uriah Heep. Just an amazing band. Big hits, Gypsy, and Come Away, Melinda hits off of this one. I've yet to see the UK cover anywhere, but yeah, love that cover. June 1970 and August 1970 in the US. This is a cool band as well. This was one I got from digging with my great friend Glenn Kellaway. Kind of one that you pick up just going by the cover. You think it's a progressive rock band maybe, or whatever. This is Crabby Appleton. I kept the stickers from the store on here. This is how the store sells it. They sell it in these. They sell all their used albums in these sleeves, which is, you don't get that too often. It's on the Elektra label. It's from Discovery Records in Kingston, Ontario, which is about an hour east of here. I want to get back there one day for sure. American rock band from LA. Had a big hit, Go Back, which is on this one. This is 1970s. June 15th, 1970s debut album, self-titled. Great rock and pop rock, but when you look at it, you think of psychedelic rock maybe, but it is pop and hard rock pop. I wouldn't call it just poppy pop. You've got the heavy track, Piece by Piece. To All My Friends, you get folky pop rock, Catherine, and you get guitar ribbon, huge for Love. You got the other, To All My Friends. Just a fantastic album by these guys. So happy to find this one, and it was in great shape when I got it. The vinyl sounds amazing, and Crabby Appleton, a band I've never heard of before I got this one, but happy to find this one and glad to get it. June 15th, 1970. And finally, from one of my favorite bands ever, this is Watt and 10 Years After. Great British blues rock band. This is on the Durham label. Unfortunately, it says poster inside, but when I got it, there was no poster. Whoever traded the album in kept the poster. It's on a gatefold as well. Again, it's not the typical cardboard. It's a little harder cardboard. You know, these guys, 10 Years After, 8 top 40 albums in the UK, 12 albums in the Billboard's 200. I mean, these guys were just at their peak in the late 60s, early 70s. Alvin Lee, of course, one of the best British blues guitarist out there ever. Lost him way too soon. This is the 5th album by the band, released September 1970. Includes a great live version of Chuck Berry's Sweet Little 16. You got the Band with No Name, Gonna Run, I'm Coming On, My Baby Left Me, Think About the Times, I Say Yeah, Gonna Run, She Lies in the Morning. Just a great, great album by the great British blues band 10 years after. Nothing but the best. So there you have it, guys. There's 10 great and unique albums from 1970. Hope you guys enjoyed. I probably will be back again for a New Year's Eve video. So I won't say Happy New Year's quite yet. But if I don't hear from you, have yourself a wonderful New Year's. Love you all. Thank you again for all your support and your love and your wonderful, wonderful comments. I truly, truly appreciate it. Thank you so much. Have a great day. We'll talk to you again soon. Bye now.